And here we are from the Crookston High School on this Monday night. It is senior night for the Crookston Pirates as they welcome in the Climax-Fisher Knights for some high school volleyball. Morrell ready to bring in all the action. Crookston on senior night, celebrating 9 seniors here this evening, and the fact that they're playing Climax-Fisher makes it just about a sellout crowd here this evening. Got the far side of the gym, which if you're watching on the live stream, we apologize, it's a little fuzzy here tonight. We've been having some issues with that, but you can probably see clear enough to see how packed it is over there. The student body senior citizen night over on the far side of the court for senior night. Hey, it works. So they are dressed full out in that. The pep band is here on our side with where we're situated at. A lot of parents in attendance as well. And Climax-Fisher, they've traveled very well this evening also. So should be a good one. Great atmosphere for you here as we start the last week of the regular season here for high school volleyball. The section seeds will come out later this week, and we will know where both of these teams will be playing come next week. We got a lot to get to here on the Riverview Health pre-match show, so we'll take our first break. When we come back, you'll hear from the Climax-Fisher Knights head coach Brenda Slight. We'll get her comments and what they need to do to have some success. They are 11-9 on the year. Crookston 2-19. These two teams did play each other earlier on this year, with Climax-Fisher actually in this very gym at the Crookston tournament winning 2-0. So we'll take a break. You'll hear from both coaches, including Katie Ingolstead, but that'll be coming up right after this. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball here on KROX and the KROX live stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. For farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to their team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management physician specializing in effective treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595. Dr. Parikh is seeing patients in both the Crookston and East Grand Forks clinics.
Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Brenda Slight and Coach. Last week of the regular season, sections will be starting up here soon. What do you want to see from the girls here tonight on the road as you get ready for that final home stretch?
I just want to see them start strong. You know, towards the end of the season here, there's always that first set where I feel like we fall apart, but, you know, they got to come ready to win, bring the energy, and fight till the very end.
You played Crookston earlier this year. Of course, it was in tournament play, so it's not best 3 out of 5 in that case. I asked you that earlier this year against a team you also played earlier in the year, and I'm sure you'll give me the same answer. Does it kind of help that you played them earlier in the year and you can hopefully use that to your advantage?
I think it helps, but all in all, I feel like every night is a reset button, and it can be anyone's night that the girls just have to come ready to play and focus on their strengths and work on our weaknesses, and hopefully that we come out aggressive.
So speaking of those strengths, if it comes down to 2 things to get you a win, what would it be?
We got to play defense, and we need to make sure that we're getting the set of the ball.
Appreciate the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That was the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, Brenda Slight, joining us here on the Riverview Health pre-match show. We appreciate her time. We'll chat with her in the post-game show. We'll also get the stats from her afterwards, so you can be looking forward to that later on in the post-game show this evening. You'll hear from Katie Ingolstead when we come back, the Crookston Pirates head coach, as you always do here as we work our way towards the opening serve on senior night from Crookston. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Knights volleyball here on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Show now joined with Katie Ingolstead, head coach of the Crookston Pirates. And coach, senior night, very fun, special night to watch all the seniors that's gave a lot to the program up to this point. It's going to be one of the last times, if not the last time, they step on this court. So with that being said, what do you think is kind of going through their minds? What's going through your mind?
Yeah, it's overall just kind of, emotional night. I think for everybody, it's exciting to have all of our, to have the senior night, but then emotional as well because, we already had one girl say, like, this is my last this, or, my last senior night, or my last time reffing C squad, or, that kind of emotion goes into it too. But I think they're ready to play, along with their, fellow seniors. And hopefully we'll have a full gym with a close, a nearby school. And then with the United Way fundraiser going on as well, hopefully some of those people stay and just cheer on our seniors and our team as well.
As far as what you need to do to have success tonight, what would that be?
I think just carrying on, just having fun. I think we had a lot of fun against Warren the other night. The girls came to play and ready to fight for every point. If we can do that, I think it'll be a really good match tonight.
You played Climax-Fisher earlier this year. Do you think that helps? Is it sometimes tougher to play a team twice after you've played them once? What's your perspective on that?
A little bit of both. I mean, we kind of, we know what they have because we do play them. We see them. They're right down the road. But we know that we can compete against them, and we know it's going to be a competitive game. So we'll just have to go out there, be ready to play, and fight for every ball.
We appreciate the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Katie Ingolstead, joining us here on the Riverview Health pre-match show. We will take another break. When we come back, we'll give you a draft scoreboard update, let you know what you need to know on this Monday night. You're listening to Crookston Pirate Volleyball and Climax-Fisher Knights Volleyball here on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative would like to thank area growers for their patronage this year and wish you all a safe and prosperous harvest. Since 1979, Crookston Valley Cooperative has been your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering on the products and service that you've come to expect. For all your fall fertilizer needs, stop by or call Sean at 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
It's now time for a Draft Scoreboard update as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show here from the Crookston High School Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. They are closed on Mondays, but open the other 6 days of the week, opening daily at 11 a.m. Daily specials along with nightly specials. We'll tell you the nightly special for tomorrow night. It's buy one burger, get $3 off the second burger. That's from 5 to 9 p.m. tomorrow night. If you have any questions, call them at 281-1183, Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston, right across from the Crookston Sports Center on Fisher Avenue. Looking at our scoreboard update, here's some volleyball results. 7th and 8th grade here between the Knights and Pirates. It was Climax-Fisher 2-0, and both in the 7th and 8th grade matches today. In the JV match, it was as loud as this gym's been in a long time. I mean, the people have filed in here for this match here tonight, and they were sticking around early on to watch the JV as well. They got here a little early. Man, that was exciting. Electric at the end. The Pirates win it in 3 sets, winning the third set 15-13. So congrats to the Pirates JV team picking up a big win here over Climax-Fisher. And other ones to keep an eye on, the Wild are hosting Colorado tonight in NHL action. With the way the first 2 games went this year, that is a tough ask there for the Wild. We'll see if we can get a quick update for you, though, as they take on Colorado 1-1 halfway through the first, so maybe they'll get their first win of the year against the defending Stanley Cup champions. Other volleyball tonight, Winnie Max at Red Lake Falls, Sacred Heart at the Northern Freeze, Fort Beltrami at Red Lake County Central, Stephen Argyle at Goodridge Grigla, Park Rapids at East Grand Forks, Thief River Falls at Boston, Kitson County Central at Lake of the Woods, Roseau at BGMR, Adabor West at Hawley, Clearbrook Gonvick at Norman County Eastville and Hidderall, Staples Motley at Pelican Rapids, Barnesville at Frazee, Walker Hackensack, Akeley at Monaga, and Nevis at North Home Killier. That is a look at your draft scoreboard update. It's senior night, so if you're watching the live stream, you can see 4 minutes left. It's going to be a little bit longer than that, though, because they'll introduce the seniors beforehand, and then we'll have the national anthem, starting lineups, and go from there. So we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups for both teams, and then we'll get that first serve between the Pirates and the Knights here on this Monday night. You are listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball here on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to their team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management physician specializing in effective treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595. Dr. Parikh is seeing patients in both the Crookston and East Grand Forks clinics.
Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
They're brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. For all your automotive needs, stop by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have what you need. Make sure your car will start the first time every time. You can buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs. Let's take a look at those starting lineups, starting with Climax-Fisher on the road here this evening. Again, 11-9 on the year. They are 8th in the Section 8A West standings for the QRF. They did lose their last match, but they did beat the Pirates earlier this year, 2-0. They'll go number 2, just in numerical order, the junior Sarah Thorson. Number 3, Hallie Reitmeyer. She is also a junior. The 7th grader, number 4, Peyton Hoffman, definitely one to keep an eye on here tonight up front. Lucy Paulsrud, the number 5, 8th grader. Number 8, a junior, Mia Marshall. Number 9 is the libero, the junior Ella Paulsrud. And number 10, the junior Sophia Nesvig. That rounds out the starting lineup for the Climax-Fisher Knights here this evening. For the Crookston Pirates, they are 7th in the Section 8AA North QRF this year. They are 2-19 on the season thus far. They have lost 6 straight, trying to get back to their winning ways. They'll go like this. Senior, number 1, Anna Funk. It is senior night. They're starting all seniors here. There is 9 of them. 6 of them will start. I'm sure we'll see the other 3 at some point. And then, of course, we'll probably see a few others mixed in there as well. But the senior, number 1, Anna Funk starts. Number 5, Julia LaLear. Number 9, the senior, Emily Tate. Number 15, senior Libby Salentine. Number 17, senior Brianna Wardner. And number 18, senior Destiny Goulet Ramirez. That is a look at your starting lineups here tonight. Again, brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. It would appear we're not going to have any kind of senior introduction. I thought we would on senior night. Sure looked like we were going to. Looks like we'll probably do the national anthem here, and then we'll get to the lineup. So we will take another break, and when we come back, we'll have first serve between the Pirates and the Knights. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Crap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Ready for some high school volleyball between the Pirates and the Knights here on this Monday night. It is senior night, so we're getting those introductions now. They introduced the Knights first, and now they're introducing the Pirates underclassmen, and now the seniors will follow. Again, there's 9 of them on this team. We'll just run through them right now for you as well in numerical order. Number 1, senior Anna Funk. I don't even have to say they're senior because, like I said, we're running through all the seniors here. Number 3, Hannah Browse. Number 5, Julia Latlier. Number 9, Emily Tate. Number 10, Laura Lee Hebert. Number 11, Grace Fisher. Number 15, Libby Salentine. Number 17, Brianna Wardner. And number 18, Destiny Goulet Ramirez. All those seniors pretty much get action every single match, and they'll all play here tonight. It's a senior-based lineup to start off. So kind of a cool night here, always emotional when it's senior night, especially looking at the rest of the way for Crookston. They'll be at Roseau tomorrow, and then more than likely they're going on the road, it looks like, to Thief River Falls in the first round of the Section 8 AA tournament. We'll know later on this week for sure, but it certainly would appear that's how it's setting up, is that they're going to be the 7 seed in the section. Thief River Falls will be the 2, and those 2 teams will meet in the opening round. For Climax-Fisher, like we said, just quickly jumping to them, they are 8th in the Section 8 AA West standings. That's out of 11 teams, so they're looking at a first-round match against somebody right next to them, basically, the 7 seed, 9 seed, something like that. And so it's hard to say for sure if they'll get a home match right away or if they'll be on the road, but it will be a winnable match for them. Again, 11-9, so they've been an interesting team this year. Both times I've watched them play in games that we have carried for them, they have come away with wins. So we'll see if they can keep that streak going here on the road against Crookston. Again, they beat them in 2 sets earlier on this year. The Climax-Fisher Knights, they're going left to right across your radio dial, and if you're watching the live stream, you can see they've got their white tops on here on the road. The white, road white with the black numbers, white trim on the jerseys. And as for the Crookston Pirates, they're wearing their home gold. At the blue shorts, they've got the kind of like blue stripes down the sleeves. Then they got the blue numbers and letters on the jerseys with the white trim. They're going right to left across your radio dial here this evening, as they usually do. We'll get ready to bring you all the action here in just a minute. Take another peek at our draft scoreboard update, taking a look here at the NHL, because again, we're going to keep an eye on the Wild. That's the one score we can update you constantly. The Avalanche have scored again and have a 2-1 lead now. So Colorado in front 2-1 over Minnesota. Kaprizov does have his second goal of the year, though, in this game for Minnesota. So keeping it close there in the first. See if maybe they can't find a way to steal one against the Colorado Avalanche. There's also a ton of volleyball going on tonight. You can go to our website now, KROXAM.com, and you can see some of the scores on there now, and we've been able to update the stories from the past week here that we haven't been able to post. So the site doesn't look like it always has or like it did before, but we got to back up to the point where we have been able to edit some stuff and go on there, and you can check that out, KROXAM.com. And you can look there later tonight. We will have this story along with some pictures, both coaches' comments, stats, and more at KROXAM.com. Just click on sports. And we hope to have it fully functioning back to its normal self later on this week, maybe even as soon as tomorrow. Keep our fingers crossed. But, you know, with the way it's been going, I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. So that is another look at your draft scoreboard update. I can tell you here in Monday Night Football, it's the Broncos 3, the Chargers 0. So those two teams taking each other on here in the AFC West. Not that anybody cares about that much, but why not throw it out there? Well, we got another minute here or so until we get this opening serve. And it would look like right now, as they're just checking to make sure each team has the starters in so they can mark them down on their sheet, it would appear Crookston's going to get the serve and get this one underway. It'll be the senior Libby Salentine back to serve. She gets the ball as it rolls up to her ankles. Officials are ready, the crowd's ready, the teams are ready. This is as big as or packed out as the gym that we have had so far this year. Here is the serve from Salentine, and let's play some volleyball. Reitmeyer handles it. The Knights setting up on the far side, tipped across by Lucy Paulsrud, and an early kill makes it 1-0 Climax-Fisher. So Paulsrud, her sister Ella Paulsrud, the libero for this team, is going to go back to serve now. They get off to a quick start there. Paulsrud will run up, send it away. Handled here by Emily Tate. Again, it's an all-senior lineup here for Crookston to get this one started, and a point for Crookston. It won't be a kill for Brianna Wardner. There was contact by Peyton Hoffman at the net, so it's 1-1, but it was an excellent placement by Wardner to the back left. Hannah Browse is going to come in for her and serve here for Crookston. So from one senior to the next. Browse lines it up, sends it away and into the net. Could not quite get it up and over. So 2-1 Climax-Fisher as they pull back in front. And back to serve is going to be Sarah Thorson now. Thorson pounds the ball a couple times, launches it away on the Crookston side for an ace in front of the Pirates' back line. So Sarah Thorson gets the first ace in the match for either team. Back-to-back points here for Climax-Fisher. Thorson surveying her options. Is going to send this one here to LaLier. Salentine sets in the middle to Ramirez. Blocked at the net by Hoffman. Kept up by Lucy Paulsrud. The Knights play it over. LaLier's there again. They'll set up Anna Funk now on the left side, and she goes too long, and it was tipped, so they're going to give the Pirates the point. So Crookston pulls back within one. Anna Funk with a kill. Something she does quite a bit of. I think she was, at least at the midway point in the season, first on the team in kills. I don't have the updated stats for right now, but she sets her teammates up from time to time, gets a lot of digs, aces. I mean, she's right up there in just about every stat category that you can think of. And she gets the Pirates back within one here, 3-2 Climax-Fisher. Even early on, Danny Kressel serves now. Handled here by the Knights. They're going to set up Hoffman in the middle, and she pounds one to the back line, but just long, and it was not tipped. So 3-3 as we're tied once again. Lots of ties here early on. Get the sense a quick start for Crookston, especially here on senior night. Get that crowd engaged as much as possible is going to be crucial. They're going to set up Hoffman once again as she rises up, pounds it at Salentine, who keeps it alive. Played back over here by Emily Tate. They'll try Paulsrud on the other side this time. Browse dives down, fists one up into the net, but that is as far as that play will go. And it makes it 4-3, Climax-Fisher. Now Lucy Paulsrud will go back to serve. Here is the serve, played by Hannah Browse. Salentine to Anna Funk, over, played by Thorson. Running up is Nesvig. She'll go to Reitmeyer, goes over to the back left, and Salentine watches it fall, and it was a good decision because it went just wide. So 4-4, neither team able to take a strong hold. Hebert coming in to serve for Crookston. Early on here in this one, it's been good. Back and forth, neither team really able to stretch anything out so far. There's the serve, played here by the Knights. Hoffman rises up, dug out by Hebert. Salentine, though, just couldn't quite time up the jump. It was a tough play. She could not return it. 5-4, and now Peyton Hoffman's going to go back to serve. Hoffman just in 7th grade right now, but easily one of the best players on the floor here tonight. Bright future ahead for her. An excellent serve here. Browse handles it. It goes up into the rafters. Salentine plays it. Now Grace Fisher tips one over, and the Knights were there. Allie Reitmeyer fires one across at Hebert. Salentine goes back to Hebert towards the back line. She'll play one over. Knights are there. Nice little volley going here. Paulsrud hits one across. Hebert, Salentine. They'll go across to Anna Funk. She's got one kill from that spot. Can't quite make it two. Thorson was there. Now played back over onto the Pirate side. They got to get up as they hit right back over. They're scrambling. The Knights are scrambling now, and they missed an opportunity there, and we're tied at 5 apiece. So Crookston evens it back out. Werner coming in for Browse. I believe Anna Funk's going to go back to serve. And what a start we have had here to this one. As Funk will send this one at Paulsrud, who plays it. It's going to be set by Nesvig. Reitmeyer runs up, tips one over. Wardner was there. Kressel up towards the front. Salentine will play it over. Paulsrud is there. There's the bump. There's the set. Reitmeyer again pounds it towards the back, and it's down. It was out of the reach of Anna Funk. It wouldn't have mattered anyways, I don't think. Even if she could have played that, it was going to be tough to return it. So 6-5. Now Climax-Fisher. No team is led by more than 2 points early on. Another ace, however, for Climax-Fisher. That one there by Nesvig. And the other one in this set came, I believe, by Thorson. Played up here, Fisher, Wardner. Hits one over, played by Paulsrud. They'll bump, they'll set. Reitmeyer running up, a little tip shot over. It's down and good. 8-5, and now 3 straight here for the Knights as they start to stretch their lead a little bit here over Crookston. Here's the serve. Here's Wardner. Plays one across and gets it down. Brianna Wardner on senior night. The senior gets a kill, gets Crookston back within 2 as they trail it here 8-6. Ramirez back in to play the front. Back to serve is the senior Lotlier here. Trying to get the Pirates back within 1. Lobs it up. The lefty hits one over. Played here by Paulsrud. There's the setup to Reitmeyer. Tipped at the net. Lotlier was there, though. And tipped over there by Salentine. Hit back across. Wardner decided to play it. Funk sets for Ramirez. She just plays one behind her head and across. There's a setup into the middle. Blocked at the net by Ramirez. Played back over. They keep the point alive as the Knights were denied. Reitmeyer will try again. Once again, dug out on the back line. Heber runs up and hits it. Ramirez hits it across as we play on. The longest rally so far in the opening set. Blocked at the net by Ramirez, and the Knights crossed over. Give the point to the Pirates. They're back within 1. Playing some inspired volleyball right now. They trail at 8-7. Here is the serve from Lotlier. It's hit at Paulsrud. There's the bump. There's the set. Reitmeyer trying to pound it. Almost blocked at the net by Ramirez. And we're tied at 8 apiece. So Ramirez with the block to cap off 3 straight Pirates points. 8-8. Here's the serve once again as they try to take the lead. They'll try and set up Reitmeyer. It's kind of long, but she tips it down with the left hand. That's the second time Reitmeyer's been able to do that here in this opening set. And it makes it 9-8 in favor of Climax-Fisher. So they preserve the lead. They'll try to go back on a run their own. Reitmeyer, speaking to her, she's going to serve here from the right side, from left to right, and it's another ace. That's 3 aces now here in this opening set for Climax-Fisher. Reitmeyer adds her name into that list. 10-8, they're the first to double digits. Here's the serve. Funk with the dig. Salentine sets. Ramirez from the middle trying to lay down the hammer. Can't quite do it. Reitmeyer hits it back across, and there was some miscommunication on the Pirates side, and the lead is back up to 3. So we're going in spurts of 3 right now. Climax-Fisher has managed to pull back in front 11-8 with 3 straight points. That's kind of been the story here of this opening set. Here is the serve. Played here by Funk. Salentine runs across the court to set it. Warner hits it across, was blocked at the net. There's the set by Nesvig, running up, trying to pound this one home, but blocked down again by Ramirez there was Marshall. So Ramirez with her second block. So she's got 2 blocks here in this opening set, 11-9 in favor of Climax-Fisher. Libby Salentine, who started the match serving, is back to serve as we've made it all the way back around here to her service. Played here. Paulsrud, they'll set up Lucy Paulsrud. She's blocked at the net, down for another point. It's a block party as Ramirez is having herself a heck of a first set. Back-to-back blocks for her. She's got 3 of them here in this opening set. Both teams with their full use of timeouts. As Salentine try to finesse serve, and that's a service error. Momentum back to the Knights. Hoffman coming back in. Ella Paulsrud going back to serve, 12-10. It is Climax-Fisher in front of Crookston. Here comes the serve. Hit over at Anna Funk. Salentine sets. It's Wardner running up into the middle, and she'll send a kill attempt wide. Can't fault the aggression, though, and the effort. Just could not quite execute it. So now Paulsrud in a 13-10 opening set. Will try and give Climax-Fisher their largest lead at 14-10. Here's the serve, played by Mackenzie Funk. Wardner trying to set. Ramirez somehow hit it over, but yeah, she crossed over and hit the net. So another miscue there by Crookston, 14-10. Now in favor here of Climax-Fisher as they've rattled off 3 straight. And Crookston now, they got to find a way to fight back. It was another nice serve, and it's going to result in another Climax-Fisher ace, this time by Ella Paulsrud, 15-10. They've scored 4 straight. They stretch the lead to 5, and they're 10 away from an opening set win. On the flip side, we mentioned Crookston. They needed to start quick, you felt like, here on senior night. If you're Climax-Fisher, you get an opening set win, it would go a long ways. As Salentine puts an end to the run with a tip shot down for the kill. So the seniors on the board in that department. Browse is going to come in and serve 15-11 here in favor of Climax-Fisher still. So here comes Browse with the serve, sends it away, and Reitmeyer can't handle it. It's an ace for Hannah Browse, and the Pirates back within 3, just not going away in this opening set. It's been much of a Knights lead for the majority of set 1. It's been tied multiple times, but Crookston really never led in this opening set. Another excellent serve. Reitmeyer comes up, dives to get it, and they do keep it alive and send it across. Latlier trying to send near the net, but sent it too far, and that is going to be a point for Climax-Fisher as Hoffman was right there ready to knock it back down. So 16-12 in favor of the Knights, and Sarah Thorson, the junior, heading back to serve. See where she decides to go with this one. They will go at Latlier. She'll play it. Funk running over. Near her bench. Finds a way to hit it over. And now we play on. Hoffman in the middle trying to pound it home. It goes long, but the Pirates, I believe they got Ramirez up front. So that makes it 17-12 Knights. So they go back up by 5. Another point here would give them the largest lead that they have had so far in the set. Might even force a Pirates timeout since they do have the 2 remaining. Here's the serve by Thorson at Funk. Here's Salentine. Ramirez in the middle. Blocked back down by Hoffman. An excellent block there. And that makes it a 6-point Knights lead. And here comes the serve again by Thorson. Danger zone here. That panic button's definitely flashing here for Crookston in this opening set. Lucy Pauldrew tips it over. Salentine was there. Tate is blocked at the net. Couldn't get it over. 19-12, and Coach Engelstead wants a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break with them. We'll come back with the rest of set number 1.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace.
You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream.
To the Crookston High School, 19-12 Climax-Fisher in front. As we get ready to roll. Off the timeout from the Pirates. They have 1 remaining in this set. Sent across. Salentine City of Anna Funk runs up. Paulsrud comes up from the back to play it. Hoffman in the middle, blocked at the net. She tries to keep it alive. Cannot. Is up front again. The Pirates doing a great job of that. This is by far the best they have blocked so far this season in any match up near the net. So they are doing well job there. Job well done, rather, there. Danny Kressel coming in to serve. Grace Fisher up to play the front as well. The Knights on the back line. Thorson, Paulsrud, and Reitmeyer ready to play this one. Here's the serve by Kressel. It's a little lob serve handled here. Nesvig sets up Hoffman, and that is money there for the Knights. That's what they want to do as they get Hoffman going a little bit here. Lead now 20-13. Crookston tries to stay in the set any way possible. Served by Lucy Paulsrud at Kressel, who hits it right back over in there to hit it back across is Hoffman. And now 21-13. So the Pirates did get an initial point coming off the timeout, but starting to slip away from them here a little bit now. In a 21-13 opening set. Paulsrud serves again. Browse runs up, hits it right back at Hoffman, pounds it down, but somehow Danny Kressel just stuck out her left arm and hit it. So they are able to get it back over. Nesvig sets up Hoffman again. She'll try this time and get it down, as that time Kressel dove to her left and could not quite get there. Sometimes there's only so much that you can do, and that is what we saw there. 22-13. Lucy Paulsrud getting ready to serve as she heads back. Paulsrud pounds the ball a couple times, runs up, hits it at Browse. Browse to Salentine. Salentine here to Emily Tate. Plays it over. Paulsrud down to Anita. Hit it. This is Hoffman, and Karum's off the net after it was blocked and drops down. 23-13. That's 4 straight here for the Knights, and they are knocking on the door trying to put away set number 1. Lucy Paulsrud will serve again. Here is the serve. Browse pops it up. Pirates. Grace Fisher in the middle, hits it across, right back onto the Pirates side. This is Salentine setting for Anna Funk. She's blocked at the net, but it goes down right next to Nesvig for a Crookston point. So 23-14, it will be Emily Tate back to serve. Here is the serve by Tate. It's going to be Thorson playing it. Nesvig sets. They'll go across to Reitmeyer. Got tipped to the net. Kressel able to get down and get it. And Fisher plays it. Now hit across here by Funk. But it hit the pole on the left side. So set point coming up 24-14. Climax-Fisher with an opportunity here to wrap this one up. And it will be Peyton Hoffman to serve. They had 3 aces here in this opening second. They make it 4, no, but Hebert hit it right back across. So on the attack come the Knights for the set. Blocked at the net once again by Crookston. Both teams blocking at a high clip here in this opening set. 24-15. The Pirates fight off 1 set point. Wardner coming in now for Hannah Browse. It'll be Anna Funk going back to serve. The senior, again on senior day here for Crookston. Trying to keep them alive in set 1. It'll be best 3 out of 5, as it always is here tonight. Hit across by Reitmeyer. Wardner digs it. Salentine to Wardner again. Off balance little shot across. The Knights dive to hit it, and it's played back over here by Marshall. Kressel, Salentine, Hebert gets it over. Oh, they are just staying alive by a thread right now. Reitmeyer blocked at the net again, and it's another Pirates point. They're actually saying that one never got across and that it hit the net and came straight back. Coach Slight wants an explanation. So 24-16, Anna Funk to Lucy Paulsrud. Here we go. The Knights can end it here. Paulsrud to Funk to Salentine. Up too close to the net. Wardner can't hit it over, and that'll put an end to set 1. 25-16. Wait a minute. They're going to say that the Knights got called for something there, so 24-17. We're not done quite yet. Much to the Climax-Fisher fans' dismay. So here's the serve. And Paulsrud will hit one over. Kressel, how long can the Pirates keep this rolling here? This one hit back across. Paulsrud is there to play it. Can they finally end it here? Paulsrud, no, she cannot. Into the net, and now the Knights are going to take a timeout. So 24-18. We got a lot of ads to get to here tonight. We'll take another 30-second break, and we'll come back right after this. You're listening to Crookston Pirate Volleyball on KROX.
You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream.
Pirates hanging alive right now. Anna Funk with the serve, trying to fight off another set point. The Knights just took a timeout. This one hit back over. Fisher to Salentine. They can't keep it alive, and that will put an end to the opening set, 25-18. The Knights come away with the win. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have set number 2 here between the Pirates and the Knights. You're listening to Crookston Pirate, along with Climax-Fisher Knights Volleyball on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And we welcome you back here to the Crookston High. There we go. We'll take a look here now at our draft scoreboard update, brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. And other volleyball here in Class A tonight. Any scores we can report on here in the nearby area so far? Not really. They'll start to come in here, though, soon enough, so we'll keep you updated on some of those. We can say Hawley beat Ada Borp West in the opening set 26-24, so they're up after one there. So that's pretty much the only one in Class A as we're back underway. It's Brianna Wardner here playing one. It's Libby Salentine setting up to Ramirez. She's blocked to the net, and Hoffman picking up right where she left off in set one and giving the Knights an opening point. In 2A, it is Cass Lake Bena up 1-0 on Red Lake after a set. Barnesville up on Frazee after a set by 1. And that's all we got for 2A as well. And again, we'll continue to update you on those scores as we move along throughout the evening. Now here is Emily Tate with the kill on senior night from the left side. Hit it back across the court, dropped it in just inside on the right side of the court. And by the way, with all those scores, we will be adding them to our website. Yes, you heard me right. We got our website back up and running earlier here today. Not in its full force necessarily. It looks a little different still, but it's working. So we'll take it. And you can head on over there, KROXAM.com, and you can check out all the sports along with the sports stories from the past few days here. And, yeah, I mean, for now, we can update it and can certainly fill you in that way. We'll clean it up and make it look like it did before. But for now, you can at least see the scores, all the news stories, along with the sports stuff as well at KROXAM.com. So be sure to pass that along to friends and family as well. If they're wondering, the site is back up and running as Hoffman gets a kill here as Ramirez couldn't block it, and it's 2-1 Climax-Fisher. So again, the site is up and running on KROXAM.com and should only get better moving forward from here. So that's the good news. Hopefully have it back up to its full functionality, dare I say, as soon as tomorrow. As the Knights keep this one alive, Ella Paulsrud will hit it across. They got a 2-1 lead here in set 2 after winning the opening set. Salentine to Anna Funk near the net. She does a nice job to pirouette and hit that one across. Kressel now digs one out. Ramirez bumps one over. Here's Nesvig with the set. Hoffman winds up and knocks it home. It was touched there by Salentine. It might have been going wide, but she laid out to try and play it. So the strong play here by Peyton Hoffman early on gives Climax-Fisher an early 3-1 lead. So she's got a block and a kill early on here in this second set. Here's the serve by Sarah Thorson, played by Kressel. She'll bump it to Salentine, who sets for Funk on the left side. Tipped across. Oh, Paulsrud just kind of hammers one over. She swung her right arm around. Salentine now with a shot to the back right. It was played there by the Knights. Hoffman winds up again, and another kill for Peyton Hoffman. They are letting her feast right now in the middle of the court. She's having a heck of a second set. Had a great opening set as well. She's up to 5 kills already here in this match. 4-1, Climax-Fisher. Here is the serve. Pirates keep it alive and play it over. Hoffman winds up, and that was maybe a mistake on her part. That time trying to go with the one-handed shot instead of the two-handed shot across. So the Pirates get a point. They trail it 2-4 still in the second set. Danny Kressel will head back to serve. And now Kressel, the southpaw, will knock it down a few times from the middle of the court, serving right to left across radio dial. Goes at Reitmeyer. Now winding up is Hoffman again. She knocks it down. There's contact at the net. She'll probably get credit for a kill anyways. It's 5-2 now, Knights. That's going to send Lucy Paulsrud back to serve. And Crookston, they were right there in that opening set for a while, but it was the Knights eventually starting to pull away with it, and they managed to run away with a 25-18 opening set win. Here in set 2 up 5-2. They're trying to do it a little bit earlier on in the set. Here is Salentine to Grace Fisher in the middle. She's blocked at the net by Hoffman. It's the Peyton Hoffman show right now, as she is too much to handle up front here for Crookston. 6-2. Paulsrud will serve again. Beautiful, beautiful crowd on hand here today. The students across the way, their senior citizen outfits as Fisher hits one over. Here's Reitmeyer with a tip shot. Browse dives down to play it. Salentine sets up Funk on the left side. She winds up. There was a lot of contact, and that's going to be a Pirates point, as that was tipped a couple times on its way to the back wall. 6-3. Hebert coming in to serve. Tate will take a quick break. Student section trying to start a chant up here. Again, for our live stream viewers, a little bit maybe blurrier than usual tonight. It actually doesn't look terrible like it did earlier. Here's a service error, but we're working on that, trying to figure out what the issue with that is as well. 7-3 after the service error. Here comes the serve by Hoffman, and that one drops in. She can add an ace into the impressive second set she has going. 8-3 Climax-Fisher. After one period on our draft scoreboard update, the Wild trail 2-1 to the Avalanche. We'll keep you updated there as they go for their first win of the year. This is game number 3 for the Wild. And again, we'll have all the scores up on our website. It's back-to-back aces for Peyton Hoffman. And it's now 9-3. So 9-3, back-to-back aces by Hoffman. As here comes the serve. Kressel to Brauch. She almost had 3 straight, but the Pirates are able to return it. Thorson sets up Nesvig as she'll set up her teammate Marshall in the middle, and she's down for the kill, her second of the match. 10-3. Coach Ingolstead wants a timeout. The Knights running away with this second set. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Crookston Climax-Fisher Volleyball on KROX.
You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream.
Our website back up and functioning, KROXAM.com. Finally able to get that back up and rolling here as of earlier today. So you can go there, check it out, and you can see all the scores. We'll be updating them throughout the evening here. There's lots of high school volleyball going on. The Wild trail 2-1 to the Colorado Avalanche. You can see the scores from here between the Knights and the Pirates earlier today, as in the JV match. It was a 2-1 Crookston win. In the 7th and 8th grade contest, the Knights got the best of the Pirates in both of those, 2-0. 11-3 now Knights as they get another point off of the timeout. They've gotten 5 straight. Hoffman goes at Hebert, another ace. It's 12-3. And the Pirates better get things together quickly here as Tate's going to come in for Hebert to play that back right of the rotation. It's going to be Hoffman serving once more. The 6-0 run right now is the largest either team has had in the match at any point. Goes at Tate. Here is Salentine to Fisher in the middle, and Fisher down with a kill. They needed that in a bad way. Puts an end to the Knights' run. So that makes it 12-4. As Grace Fisher puts an end with that kill. And now here comes the serve from Anna Funk. One senior across the way for Crookston to another senior. Played back across here. Now the Knights can set up. After the Pirates return one, Reitmeyer, a thunderous blow, but somehow Kressel kept that from hitting the gym floor. So now Marshall tries, and she mishit that one straight into the net. So the Pirates get a hard-fought point there. Danny Kressel can get a lot of credit for that one, 12-5. As the Pirates get a couple points back-to-back, they pull back within 7. Serve coming here for Anna Funk. Goes at Lucy Paulsrud. Played to Nesvig. They'll go to Ella Paulsrud, the libero for the Knights on the back line. Anna Funk to Salentine. Fisher in the middle, blocked again. And no, it was not Hoffman this time. It was Marshall. Played over here on a third hit by Emily Tate. She's having a heck of a night here on senior night, doing a lot of good things for Crookston. That's 3 straight for the Pirates, and they pulled back within 6 at 12-6. Here comes a serve now here for Anna Funk. Goes towards the back right. Played up by Nesvig. Reitmeyer runs up, tries to pour one down, and she is going to get credit for a point. Apparently, Salentine got called for something. She looks a little confused as she's saying, what did I do? So 13-6. That puts an end to a 3-0 Pirates run. Here comes the serve. In play by Nesvig. Up front, Salentine tips it over. It comes right back across. Fisher to the back, but she hit it at the only person on the back line. That was Ella Paulsrud. Reitmeyer blocked at the net. No, now they say that it was not blocked, that it hit the net. So that official up top as the Knights are having a laugh. Coach Brenda Slight can't believe it in the surrender Cobra right now. 13-7. They've been called for that a couple times on the 4th hit, saying that the ball never got blocked. It just hit straight into the net. I'm not going to give my opinion as Kressel hits it to Paulsrud. Nesvig now to Reitmeyer, and that one I don't think did hit over that time, so that was the right call. 13-8, and Crookston, they've gotten 5 of the last 6 points here. And now an official time as they got to check something out at the scoreboard. And it looks like they got it taken care of. Oh, and now apparently the Pirates must have been out of rotation, and they're going to have to flip that around. That's a big call. That's going to give a lot of momentum back here to the Knights, as Coach Katie Ingolstead wants an explanation now to figure out what it was that happened. So we're still getting things worked out, squared away. 14-7 now is what our scoreboard reads. So make that adjustment. And now more conversation as we continue to try and get this worked out. And we'll be ready to resume play here momentarily. If you're listening on the radio, feel free to head on over to our YouTube channel. Search KROX Radio. You can certainly watch as well if you'd rather take it in that way, as we're back in and rolling here. 14-7, Knights in front. Wardner hits it across on the 3rd hit. Climax-Fisher setting up now for Paulsrud on the far side. This one played up by Funk. It's set by Kressel. Hit across here now. And over by Ramirez, running up. Paulsrud goes at Wardner. Here is Anna Funk to Tate. Tate hits it over. Played by the Knights. Bump, set in the middle. Marshall tipped at the net there by the Pirates. Anna Funk keeps it alive. Oh, nice shot by Salentine. It was played there by the Knights, and Ramirez whiffed on the kill attempt, trying to put it down, and that makes it 15-7. Climax-Fisher. We've crossed the midway point. Well, and now all of a sudden they're going to give the point to Crookston. And again, I don't know what they called, but these officials taking things into their own hands here the last couple of minutes. kind of lost our pace of play here that we had that was going. And now Salentine will serve. I'm not sure what the official is doing. She's pointing over at the Knights bench. And now an ace for Salentine. Pulls the Pirates within 5 at 14-9. Well, if you're Crookston, it's been a weird stretch. I mean, it's been a weird stretch for both teams, but you got to take advantage of this right now. If you're the Pirates, find a way to capitalize on some of this momentum. They're back within 5. Salentine lobs the serve across this time. Paulsrud was there. They'll run up Marshall in the middle. That's too strong, and she put a lot on that one. It's a Pirates point. 14-10 as they're in double digits now, and they have pulled back within 4. This is as close as we've had it since it was 7-3 back earlier in this set. Paulsrud, that's going to be another ace for Salentine. The Knights need a timeout to talk things over. We'll take one with them. The Pirates are within 3. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball on KROX.
You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream.
Here as we are ready to roll, and that is another ace by Libby Salentine. For those joining us now back on the radio after that 60-second break, Libby Salentine knocks another one down. It's 14-12. Crookston's within 2. Like set number 1, they have not led yet in this second set, but they're closing in on that. This serve just wide as she tried to keep that momentum rolling, got aggressive, but a service error there gives the Knights the serve back. Up 15-12, Peyton Hoffman back into play the front. That is also big news if you're a Knights fan. Ella Paulsrud will head back to serve. Paulsrud sends it over. Anna Funk dives down to hit it. This goes to Lucy Paulsrud. Nesvig set. Here is Hoffman, and Hoffman's down with a kill. So she subs in, and right away they go right back to her, and she knocks another one home. 16-12, and that is definitely the recipe for success here for Climax-Fisher tonight. If you're Crookston, you got to find a way to slow her down, limit her touches or opportunities. I don't know how you do that in volleyball, but if there's a way, they got to do it. As Ramirez, that definitely looked like it was tipped at the net. It went long, and yeah, now they're going to give it to Crookston saying it was tipped, and Coach Slight is saying that it was tipped. So telling her team, yeah, it was. That's the right call. 16-13 as the Pirates get a point there. Ramirez gets credit for a kill. Hannah Browse will go back to serve. 16-13 Knights. Both teams with one timeout remaining here in this second set. Here's the serve by the senior. Reitmeyer goes down and plays it. They set up a cross, and that one delivered home by Hoffman. Her hitting percentage has got to be off the charts here in this match tonight, as she is just doing whatever she wants right now. Gets another kill, 17-13 Knights. They're 8 points away from a 2-0 lead here on the road. It's Thorson serving to Browse, to Salentine. Running up on that left side, that's Anna Funk's spot, but goes long. It was not tipped, 18-13. All that momentum that Crookston had slipping away now as the Knights staying calm, collected, gathering themselves, trying to finish things out here. Kressel, Salentine, Tate after the serve, hits it across, diving down to a knee. They somehow hit it back across, and we play on. Here's Salentine over now. Thorson, Nesvig, Paulsrud runs up and is too strong, and they're saying it was tipped, and it was not. So they'll give it to Crookston, and the Knights, again, don't get their call or get their way. So 18-14 here in favor of Climax-Fisher. A big point there for Crookston. And now Ramirez heads back to serve. Oh, I tell you what, we have not seen her serve very much this year. But look at that, a rocket right over the top of the net and across. They play it. Hoffman is blocked at the net. Nice shot by Grace Fisher. They'll try and reward her. She'll hit one across in the middle. Can't quite get that one to drop in. Here's Hoffman again, a second try. Dug out by Salentine. Here's Tate to Anna Funk. Little run off the left foot, hits it across. Second hit here by the Knights. Now Reitmeyer plays one over, and it's out of the reach of Ramirez. to the back wall, 19-14. And the Knights go up by 5, need 6 points for a second set victory. It'll be Lucy Paulsrud serving away. Goes at Anna Funk. Here is Salentine. Tate lobs one over. Paulsrud comes up, plays it on the back line. And somebody's got to hit it across. Paulsrud does on the third try. They were a little off on their communication there. Browse over to the far left. Thorson dives down to play it. Hoffman in the middle, and that time she just didn't have the angle and hit it right down into the net. Thought she was closer to the net than she was. 19-15. Here comes Emily Tate now, the senior, back to serve. Crookston hanging around in this second set. Here's the serve by Tate. It's over. Paulsrud in the middle. Here's Hoffman. This time she gets it over, but Kressel dives down and plays it. Crookston's adjusted well to respond to some of these hard hits here by the Knights, and it's blocked down in the middle there. It was Libby Salentine as she continues her strong second set for Crookston, and they're within 3. That's 3 straight for the Pirates. Capped off by a Salentine block, and here is the play as we go on now. Paulsrud, Salentine hits it right back over. Paulsrud goes to Nesvig. Hoffman in the middle. This time she knocks it home as the Knights faithful get on their feet, have something to cheer about. 20-16. As it will be Hoffman going back to serve. She's been back to serve at one point when they went on a run earlier here in the match. See if she can do something again here. She'll take a couple steps forward. She stands quite a ways back, and that's going to be an ace as Heber wasn't sure if she should play it or not. Decided to. 21-16. Another ace for Hoffman. That is a third ace for her, I believe, now in the match. Just a couple points away from a 2-0 lead. Hoffman waits for the well, now the official's talking to Salentine about something. Draft scoreboard update for you while we wait. The Minnesota Wild again taking on the Avalanche tonight. 2-2. They've tied things up in the second period there at the XL Energy Center. Here's Kressel to Salentine. Browse, and she's way too strong on that kill attempt. 22-16. And the Knights have scored 3 straight after the Pirates cut the deficit down to 16. Or down 2-3 at 16 points. Here's the serve by Hoffman again. Kressel to Anna Funk. Grace Fisher in the middle. Tips one over. Played by Reitmeyer. Bump, set, right back to Reitmeyer. She'll play one over. It's Anna Funk there, though. Did a nice job coming over from the left side. Now Funk has to underhand one over and does. Paulsrud to Nesvig. In the middle to Marshall. Goes to the back line. Kressel was there waiting. Second shot over by Salentine. The Knights were ready for it. They set up the counterattack. Finesse shot. Diving down is Hebert to hit it back over. Can the Knights get it done this time? Reitmeyer. Hebert is there. Salentine over and played by Thorson. Second shot now by the Knights. The Pirates were there. Nobody can find a way to end this point. Now Fisher with a vicious kill up off the ceiling, but the Knights on the third hit it back across. Kressel up to the front. It's out of the reach of a diving Anna Funk, and it's 23-16. One of the longest rallies all night goes in favor of Climax-Fisher. Hoffman trying to get him to a set point as they lead at 23-16. The Pirates do have that timeout in their back pocket. If they needed a service error there, will give a little bit of life back to Crookston, trailing 23-17. Wardner coming in for Browse. It's going to be Anna Funk going back to serve. They got a lot of work to be done here. Here is the serve by Funk. Here is Paulsrud. Nesvig goes over. It's Kressel to Salentine. They'll try Wardner on the left side. Tipped at the net by the Knights. Now Nesvig, her set went too close to the net. It caromed off the net, dropped back down for a Pirates point. So they're back within 5 at 23-18. Starting to believe a little bit. The bench getting loud. So Crookston using a point here again to make it 3 in a row. Anna Funk serving. Probably one of the ones you would want. She gets an ace as the Knights just completely had a lapse there, a mental lapse, and let that one drop down. They didn't even make much of an effort to go for it. 23-19. It is an Anna Funk ace to get them back within 4. That's her first of the match. She'll serve again. Ella Paulsrud is there. This second shot over by Nesvig. Kressel runs up and hits it. Salentine to Fisher in the middle, and she whiffs on one there. And it's going to be set point for the Knights. And they'll have at least 5 of them here to try and wrap this one up, take a 2-0 lead. Serving for the set, here is Nesvig. Hits it over. Played here by the Pirates. Hit across by Wardner. It drops down, and they fight off a set point for now. Make it 24-20. See if they can't do it again. So after a pause, here's Fisher with the serve. And it's down for an ace, 24-21. The Pirates back within 3 as they continue to just fight. They have all year. Even when they've been down, they never really give up or go away or think a match is over. Fisher serves. Paulsrud is there. Can the Knights cap it off here? Reitmeyer, third hit over. Fisher is there from the back line. Here's Salentine. Wardner from the left. Hits it at Paulsrud. It's Nesvig, second shot to the back, left corner. She timed it up perfect. Caught the Pirates napping, and that puts an end to set 2. 25-21, the Knights take it. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we will have set number 3 on the way right after this. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative would like to thank area growers for their patronage this year and wish you all a safe and prosperous harvest. Since 1979, Crookston Valley Cooperative has been your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering on the products and service that you've come to expect. For all your fall fertilizer needs, stop by or call Sean at 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
And welcome you back here to the Crookston High School. 2-0 after 2 sets. Climax-Fisher in front of Crookston. Let's take a look at our draft scoreboard update as we get ready to start the third set. 2-2 still between the Avalanche and the Wild and NHL action here this evening. High school volleyball, again, there's a lot of area action going on, and you can go to KROXAM.com for all the scores now. We'll update them throughout the night. We have our website back up and running enough to where we can edit things and post scores as Hoffman gets things rolling in set 3 with a quick kill, makes it 1-0 Knights. Taking a look at our scores, though, and again, remember, KROXAM.com. We got it back up to the point where we can edit stuff. We hope to get it back and functioning in its full form, clean a few things up. by tomorrow or later this week. In Class A, taking a look at some of the scores here as the Knights serve one away. It's played up near the net. Grace Fisher can't get it down. 2-0 here. Climax-Fisher, if they win this third set, they'll wrap things up here in 3, and they take the early lead. Pine River Backett swept Clearbrook Gonvick 3-0 here today. See what else we got here in Class A for you. There's a lot of them starting to play now. Lake Park Audubon trailing Hillcrest Lutheran Academy 2-0. It's 3-0 here now. Climax-Fisher, a quick start in set 3. We got Cass Lake Bena up 2-1 over Red Lake at the moment. Hawley up 2-1 over Ada Borup West. And that's all we got for Class A so far. In Class AA, we'll get to that after this point as it's Joey Nesseth trying to keep it alive. She cannot, and things unraveling on Crookston early in set 3. It's 4-0 Knights. Looking at Class AA here tonight. Well, it's 2-0 here. Climax-Fisher in front. We can tell you that much at least. Cass Lake Bena up 2-1 on Red Lake. We already mentioned that earlier in our Class A report. As this one, Mackenzie Funk lets it go a little bit long. Anna Funk plays it. Funk, and that's into the net. 5-0 Climax-Fisher. All Knights here in the early going. Barnesville up on Frazee 2-0. It's Walker Atkinsack Egley up on Monaga 2-0. So for now, that's good enough. Again, that's our draft scoreboard update. And head on over to KROXAM.com. You can see the scores, the sports stories, and more at KROXAM.com. Click on sports. 6-0 now. The Knights have blitzed the Pirates to start this third set. Pirates just need to get on the board. Kept up off the net. Blocked down by Hoffman, and it's 7-0 Knights as the Pirates, they'll get credit for the point as they say Hoffman reached over. So 6-1. Crookston puts an end to the run, but 6 straight to start this third set here for Climax-Fisher. Here is the serve for Crookston. Hannah Browse as the Knights served to begin the set. First chance Crookston has had as Hoffman. Wow, Cressel was able to keep it alive. Anna Funk to Joey Nesseth. Nesseth hits it across. Bump, set. Here comes Hoffman as she winds up, and the Pirates are there to block it. It was the Funk sisters, Anna and Mackenzie, able to get up front and knock that one down. As Hannah Browse, trailing 6-2, runs up, hits one away. At Thorson, Nesvig sets. Here's Paulsrud over to Danny Kressel. Salentine now to Anna Funk on that left side. Too much on it there for the senior. And that makes it 7-2. Climax-Fisher now back in front. So 7-2, Knights in front. If the Pirates win this third set, keep this match going, we'll play a fourth one up to 25 as Nesseth denied at the net there, makes it 8-2 Knights. And of course, if they could win a fourth set, and I always say it, I haven't said it tonight, but I say it at some point, have not had a 5-set match yet this year. Could this be it? It'd be a heck of a comeback by Crookston if we get there. As Funk to Salentine, tips it over. Reitmeyer played it. They'll play one back over to Hannah Browse. Here comes Salentine. She'll get one to Funk. Funk blocked at the net, but drops it down as they could not play it after the initial block. And that makes it 8-3 in favor here of Climax-Fisher. So a little bit of momentum there for Crookston. So here comes the serve by Mackenzie Funk. Hits it over. It comes right back to Anna Funk. A little right-handed tip shot here by Ramirez. The Knights are ready. Hoffman in the middle. That's who you want to get it to, and she shows you why. I'll be interested. Up on the scoreboard, they have 9 kills for her. I think it's more than that. I don't think they've adjusted. I don't go by what I have either. I try and keep track, but not the easiest to do when there's so much going on. So we're just going to get the official stats and tell you what they are afterwards, but I'm willing to bet she's into double digits by now. What a performance by Peyton Hoffman. Anna Funk now too long on that serve and makes it 10-3. Climax-Fisher here now in front. Here comes Hoffman serving here. They've been the first to double digits all 3 sets. It's a service error. That gives Crookston a little bit of life. That's about the only thing that can get Crookston on the board right now to give them calm down a little bit, and hopefully now that gets them on a little bit of a run here as Nesseth goes back to serve. Another senior in this rotation. Again, with it being senior night, you knew all the seniors would play here at some point. And Nesseth's actually only a sophomore. I apologize. For some reason, I thought she was a senior. As here's Ramirez knocking one down for the kill on the set from Salentine. That would actually make sense because Nesseth normally in the rotation every single match. So that would be a reason why we haven't seen her up until now. Same with Mackenzie Funk as well, only being a sophomore. Here is the serve. Played here by Lucy Paulsrud. Bump, set. It'll be hit across here by Marshall. This will be Anna Funk with an opportunity. Diving, the Knights keep it alive and hit over by Hallie Reitmeyer. Here's Salentine with a second hit. Tips it down, off the net. Reitmeyer plays it. Ramirez there to knock it back over. Blocked at the net by Marshall. Here's the set to Reitmeyer. She'll play one over. Anna Funk is there. We've had some quick points tonight. This is not one of them. And it's eventually a lift on the Pirates for a Knights point. That makes it 11-5. That'll send in Emily Tate for Nesseth. Back to serve is going to be Nesvig. Here is the serve by Nesvig. She does have an ace here in this volleyball match. Emily Tate hits it over. Ramirez in the middle on the first hit. She wants to go back down and get a kill. Could not. Played back over by the Knights. Here's Salentine tipping one over, finding the opening space and dropping it in. That makes it 11-6. There we go. They put up 12-5 initially. They fixed it on the scoreboards. The Pirates back within 5. Anna Funk will serve. Grace Fisher in for Hannah Browse. Here is the serve. They'll play one across here to Tate. Here's Salentine in the middle to Ramirez, and she'll drop one down. Was dug out initially by Nesvig, but not for long. And it's 11-7. Give the Pirates a lot of credit. As they did in set 1 and 2, they're doing it again here in set number 3. They have pulled within 4. They just continue to fight, and they really don't go anywhere. They'll be a tough out in the playoffs because of the way they fight. And now a shot goes wide by Reitmeyer. Was not tipped. 11-8. The Pirates are back within 3. As the Knights are going to let things play on for the moment. Not going to take a timeout. Anna Funk serving again. This is 3 straight for Crookston, and they are on an 8-5 edge after giving up the first 6 points. And now the student section being chirped at for something that they're doing over there by the official. They didn't like something that they must have said. I don't know. Let's stop play for a moment. Now Funk hits one over. Almost had an ace. Ella Paulsrud went down to play it. Ramirez sets up Salentine, who goes over to Grace Fisher. She'll try a right-handed shot. Played there by Nesvig. Bump set. Here's Reitmeyer. Over to Danny Kressel. It's Salentine. Fists one over and drops it down. The Pirates are within 2 at 11-9. And surprisingly, I got to say, I'm surprised we haven't seen Coach Slight take a timeout here to calm her team down as Funk will lob one over to the back. Played by the Knights. Here is an opportunity as running up is Reitmeyer. She's blocked at the net by Ramirez. Salentine goes right back over. Zip caromed over. Here's an opportunity now for Paulsrud in the middle. Plays one to Kressel. Kressel dives down to get it. It's set for Grace Fisher on the left side, and she knocks it home. And it's 11-10 as the Pirates are within 1. Grace Fisher with the kill, capping off what has been a great run. They're hoping, actually, that it's not capping off. They want to keep this rolling. Can they tie this match up at 11 apiece? This will be the 6th straight point. Anna Funk serves again. Played over by Nesvig. Can't catch the Pirates napping. Salentine to Ramirez in the middle. Blocked over. Salentine keeps it up. Ramirez back to Salentine. She can't play it. That was a much-needed point there by Climax-Fisher, and that makes it 12-10. So 12-10. It'll be Hallie Reitmeyer going back to serve. Here is the serve. Kressel to Salentine. It's Fisher. And sent it too long. So 13-10. Midway point here in this 3rd set with the lead back in favor of the Knights by 3. They've led the whole way. They led by as many as, I believe, 9 in the 2nd set. Here in this set, they got off to a 6-0 start. Now an ace. That makes it 14-10. As once again, Hallie Reitmeyer, that's her 2nd ace. She'll serve here, the senior, or rather not the senior, the junior. She plays like a senior at times. Sends it away. Grace Fisher hits one over. Now Reitmeyer comes up and hits it over to Tate. Salentine, Ramirez in the middle, trying to pound it home and doing just that. The Pirates back within 3 at 14-11. Well, you know, the match may have gone here in the first 2 sets in favor of Climax-Fisher. They were close sets, and this third one close as well. It's been very entertaining here this evening. And with a nice crowd on hand, senior night, a great atmosphere. Opportunity as this one hit across. Anna Funk to Salentine. Here is Mackenzie Funk, knocked down for a point as it was Marshall up at the front of the net with the clean block, and that makes it 15-11 Climax-Fisher. The Ella Paulsrud coming in. She'll go back to serve. The libero here for the Knights. Runs up, hits it over. Played by Kressel. Salentine sets up Fisher in the middle. Goes down at Paulsrud, who keeps it alive. Here's Reitmeyer. Tips one over. Played by Mackenzie Funk. Bump, set, hit across. Actually on the second hit by Salentine. And that makes it 15-10. Now they just will not quite go away here in this third set. Much to Coach Brenda Slight's dismay. And now Salentine back to serve. Definitely a good option. Always a solid choice back there for Crookston. Peyton Hoffman back out there tying her shoe at the moment. But again, she doesn't play the back, so when she's been out, Crookston's been able to go on some of these runs. She gets back in there, and the Knights usually have some more success with her on the court. So we'll see if that turns in favor of them now that she's been back out there. Salentine hits at Ella Paulsrud. Here is the set now. It is Hoffman, played by Kressel. She didn't get all of that one. Now it's Anna Funk, gets it over and down for a point as it hits off the left arm there of the Climax-Fisher Knights junior, Sophia Nesvig. 15-13. Crookston's been within one here earlier in this set, could not tie it. They get this next point, they'll be back within one. Salentine from the right side of the court, serving right to left. A service error. She lobbed it into the top of the net. That makes it 16-13. As the Knights back up by 3, it'll be Thorson, the junior, serving now for the Knights. Here comes the serve. It's Funk. Salentine keeps it up. Nesseth runs up. Tips one over. Played there by the Knights. Running up is Hoffman, trying to put it home. It was Danny Kressel there to get it. Salentine to Mackenzie Funk. Played over there to Paulsrud. Now a chance for Hoffman in the middle. This is what they want, but that time she's too strong. A rare mistake there on her part. And the Crookston Pirates back within 2. It will be Hannah Browse serving here, 16-14. Crookston trying to get back within 1. The senior gets it over to Ella Paulsrud. Reitmeyer hits it to Salentine. It's Nesseth popping one up here to Anna Funk. Funk plays it to the back right to Reitmeyer. Here's Paulsrud now, and down in front of Browse. It maybe wasn't how she drew it up. It was kind of a lob shot over, but either way, it's a point that makes it 17-14. They've kind of been able to maintain this 3 to 4 point lead, sometimes 2, throughout the last several exchanges. Wow, that one got played over by Kressel on the initial serve. Browse runs over to get that one, and now Mackenzie Funk hits it across. Ella Paulsrud, there's the bump. Hoffman soars up to knock it home. There was definitely contact at the net there. She reached across. So an easy call for the official. That'll be a Crookston point. They're within 2, 17-15 Climax-Fisher. We're getting down to that crunch time here in this third set. Mackenzie Funk back to serve as the sophomore with an opportunity to pull Crookston back within 1. Here is the serve. Settled up now, and here is Reitmeyer to Browse, who's able to keep the play alive. Ramirez goes to the back line, well executed. Thorson to Nesvig from the back. It'll be Lucy Paulsrud playing it over. Salentine calls for it so she can set up Nesseth, who runs up on the right side, got blocked at the net. Played back over on the second hit by the Knights. Salentine, Browse, mishit it into the net, and that gives a 3-point lead back to the Knights here at 18-15. Well, and the Knights students that have traveled across, I didn't even realize how big they had. Down in front of us, getting loud, saying their chance, and now the Pirates responding. A little bit of student section battles going on there. Another Knights point here. That makes it 19-15. Well, again, both coaches with both timeouts. Seems like they're inclined with how close this third set has been to let things kind of just go on. Here is the serve by Hoffman, right at Browse. It's another ace for Peyton Hoffman. 20-15. They're up by 5, and they're 5 points away from a straight set win here in 3 on the road this evening. Ball rolled out into the hallway. They get it back to Hoffman now. Hoffman winds up, sends another one across. Browse was there. It's going to be close to the net. Salentine tried to tip it down. And the Knights get called for a violation. That makes it 20-16. You'll take that there if you're Crookston. They're back within 4. It'll be Joey Nesseth to serve. As Nesseth walks up, sends one across. It's Ella Paulsrud. Here's the set by Nesvig. Reitmeyer blocked at the net by Ramirez. That is something Crookston's done better in this match than they have all year by far. 2017. And timeout Knights. They want to talk things over. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the rest of set 3. You're listening to Crookston Pirate Volleyball on KROX.
You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream.
Got ourselves a 20-17 Knights lead in this third set, and what they're hoping is going to be the third and final set of the night. They're 5 points away from a match win, but the Pirates trying to keep this crowd on their feet, give them something to cheer about. Joey Nesseth, the sophomore, will serve. Right to left, here we go. Sends it away, gets it in play, job well done. Paulsrud to Nesvig. Back here to Ella Paulsrud. She'll hit one over to Kressel. Here's Salentine running up to Ramirez, and she was denied at the net. (21-17). As running up now here and serving away is Nesvig. She has an ace in this match. Here's Kressel, Salentine, Ramirez in the middle. Goes at Ella Paulsrud. They'll set up Hallie Reitmeyer, trying to knock that one home. Was blocked at the net. There's Browse to Salentine. Anna Funk trying to put one down. Reitmeyer played it, but went up into her own net and back on her side. So the teams trade a couple points off the timeout. 21-18 now, Climax-Fisher in front. The senior Anna Funk will go to serve, and Grace Fisher will come in for Hannah Browse to play the front. So it'll be Fisher, Salentine, Ramirez up front for Crookston. Here comes the serve from Anna Funk. Big point here in this critical third set. They'll go to Marshall. It's a block party up front as Crookston is within 2. 21-19. Anna Funk to serve again. Again, they've been within 2 multiple times, even recently in this set, even within 1 at times, but they have not been able to tie this up at any point. Knights getting a little lackadaisical here. Can they find a way to close this out, avoid a 4th set? Salentine's set goes too far, and that allows an easy tip for Marshall. She knocks one home, and they're back in front by 3, 22-19. Be Hallie Reitmeyer to serve. She would love to stay there and serve the rest of this match. Here it comes. Goes at Tate. Salentine sets up Fisher on the left side, and she went straight into the net, and the Knights now are within 2 of a victory. It'll be Reitmeyer to serve again, left to right. This score holds. The Knights will improve to 12-9 on the year. Crookston will drop to 2-20. Kressel on the serve, hit it right back across. Funk dives down to get it. Tate reaches down with the right hand and punches it over. Now the Knights ready to counter. They'll set up here is Paulsrud, tipped at the net. It goes over the head of Anna Funk. And we have a set point for the Knights. They've scored 3 straight, and they have at least 5 set and match points now, up 24-19 to win in 3 here this evening on the road. So here comes Lucy Paulsrud, or excuse me, Hallie Reitmeyer, as the Knights fans get on their feet. Here's the serve. Kressel, Salentine on the second hit over, diving and getting it across is Nesvig, and the Pirates can't play it. And the Knights will win this one 25-19, and they win in 3 sets here from Crookston on this Monday night. They win 25-18, 25-21, and 25-19, spoil the Pirates senior night here this evening. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll dive into the post-game show. We'll hear from both coaches, get you the stats, give you a draft scoreboard update, and get you on your way. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball here on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to their team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management physician specializing in effective treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595. Dr. Parikh is seeing patients in both the Crookston and East Grand Forks clinics.
Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
KROX. And, well, why don't we start with the draft scoreboard update? We'll talk with both coaches here in a little bit. We'll get the stats as well. But first, why don't we get a draft scoreboard update and start with that for you here. And we'll run through one again later on in the postgame show as well. But in Class A for volleyball, just starting there, it was Pine River Bacchus in straight sets over Clearbrook Gonvick today, 3-0. Other Class A results here in the nearby area. This one obviously just went final in 3. Again, the final score was Climax-Fisher in straight sets 25-18, 25-21, and 25-19. Other results here, Cass Lake Bena won in 4 sets over Red Lake. Red Lake Falls sweeps Winnie Mac in 3 sets. Holly is up on Ada Borup West 2-1 at the end of the 3rd set, and Walker Hackensack Akeley swept Monaga 3-0. In 2A, just a couple of results to run through here in 2A. Let's see, Cass Lake Bena won in 4 sets over Red Lake. Barnesville swept Frazee in 3 sets, and that's about it on final scores in Class 2A as well. So that's a look at your volleyball numbers. Taking a look at the Wild results here as they're taking on the Avalanche tonight. It was 2-2 last time we checked, midway through the second. 3-2 Avalanche now at the end of 2. So we'll give you an update before we sign off as they try to get their first win of the year over Colorado. But that's a look at what we have right now for you there with the Wild. And again, we'll have some other ones that we can get to here. And our website's back up and running. So make sure to head on over to KROXAM.com and you can find it there as well. As we do have all the scores up there, we will later tonight as we go and update them at KROXAM.com. And we have the story on the way later tonight. We have all the other stories that we were doing when our site was down on our website now as well. Chris went in and was able to spend some time this afternoon and put all those in. So Chris able to get all those up for us and get that back up on the website, so you can check that out. A lot happened in the short amount of time that we didn't have our website functioning. So make sure to head on over and check that out, KROXAM.com, for the scores and the stories as well. So that is a look at your draft scoreboard update. Monday Night Football, 13-10. Broncos in front of the Chargers at the halftime break, if anybody cares about that score as well. We will take a quick break. We'll see if we can't go and get the stats here. And when we come back, we'll also see if we can't quick talk to both coaches and have that on the way as well. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we will have we'll have a lot going on when we come back. Stats and more right after this. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball here on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And welcome you back into the post-game show here on KROX, as it was the Climax-Fisher Knights getting a 3-set win over the Pirates. We're now joined with Crookston head coach Katie Ingolstead. And coach, let's start with the senior night. You don't have to say something about each senior because there's a lot of them. But overall, as a group, what have they meant to you this year and just all the work they've put in? And with it being senior night, like you said, it's just kind of a fun night. It wasn't the result you were looking for, but I thought the girls played pretty well.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I mean, this group of girls actually kind of holds a kind of special place in my little heart. They're my first group of girls here in the Crookston, district coaching here. I had them as 8th graders. I missed out on them on 9th and 10th grade year, but then I had them again last year and this year. Yeah, it's a big group of girls, all different personalities, all different things coming at you. But it's overall they're a great group of girls.
As far as the match itself goes now tonight, an area I thought you did really well in that maybe hasn't always been a strength, blocking up at the front of the net and just the presence up front I thought was way better than I had ever seen in any other match so far this year. Yeah, I would have to agree. I think we had a lot of touches, a lot of blocks, and I think from kind of different players too. Libby came up and had a couple blocks there, and Emily Tate had 2 for sure, and it was fun just to see different players stepping up on different aspects of the game. As far as moving forward goes now, you'll be at Roseau tomorrow night, so with it being a quick turnaround, is the message you just got to rest up and get ready to go? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's going to be a long bus ride. I know the girls always enjoy hanging out on the bus together, but I know it turned out well for us last week when we turned around and played Warren Wright again, so I know it's going to be a tough match tomorrow with Roseau being the top of our section, but I think it'll be fun to head up there and see what we can do. And then, again, going back to tonight in that 3rd set, it was a little bit of a slower start, but otherwise tonight you started fast. You were right there. It just seemed like you couldn't quite get 1 or 2 extra points to give you the lead, and that kind of prevented you from maybe pulling ahead and winning a set. Yeah, absolutely. I think that group of girls, that 6 or 7 girls, 8 girls, are starting to really gel together, which is fun to see at the end of the season like this. There was a couple girls that came off the bench cold after 2 sets, but I think they kind of got warmed up kind of right in the middle of the match when it really mattered. But like you said, it was kind of a little too late, which, I mean, nothing against them. But I think, overall, all of our girls really fought tonight. We appreciate the time. Best of luck tomorrow. We'll talk to you then. All right. Thanks, Wyatt. It's head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Katie Ingolstead, joining us here on the post-game show. We'll have her comments up on our website. That's right, our website, KROXAM.com, because we have that now, once again, back up, fully operating. And so you can head on over there and check that out later on here tonight. We're going to talk with the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, Brenda Slight, coming up here in just a little bit. I saw she was peeking up here a little bit ago and saw that we were running into this interview, so she didn't come up right away. It looks like she's going to start making her way up, though, and we can hop right into it as soon as she does get up here. And then we'll take one last break. We'll go over the stats, because she's going to bring the stats with her as well. We just got the stats from Crookston. We'll get those for you. It looks like the Pirate seniors are all getting a picture down below there as well, and we'll get that picture and be able to post that on our website as well, so hopefully we can do that. So we'll take a quick 30-second break, and then we'll come up with that interview right after this. You're listening to the post-game show of Crookston Pirate Volleyball here on KROX.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
And we welcome you back into the post-game show here on KROX as we have the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights now joining us, Coach Brenda Slayton. Coach, you came in on the road, raucous environment because it was senior night for them, so there's a lot of people in the gym, but it seemed like the girls really handled it well. They didn't make it any bigger than it was, and they just kind of went about their business.
Yeah, I thought the girls played really well tonight. They played with energy. They were confident. Our passing was very, very good in the back row, which made our setter's job a lot easier, being able to set up our hitters. So I do feel like we played all around a very good match, and I'm very proud of the girls for playing the way they did.
Yeah, you mentioned that was one of the keys, getting the ball to the setter and letting her do what she did, and she did a great job of that. Also serving today. I don't know how many aces you had exactly as a team, but it was a lot. If you don't know for sure, that just goes to show you were serving at a high clip, and that was the case tonight.
Absolutely. It is really nice that Crookston has such a big gym because those power servers of ours, they got to stand back to the wall and gave it all. So, I'm very proud of the girls that they played with power and they played with confidence. And like you said, those aces really helped us tonight, so I'm excited.
You'll have to help me out. I don't know, you have another game here this week before sections start, or who do you got next?
We play Ada Borup tomorrow.
Okay, so you got Ada, and that will be the last one. So then after Ada, it's section time. So what do you want to see tomorrow as you get tuned up and get ready? Is there an area you still want to see improvement on?
I just want the girls to believe in themselves.
Sure.
I want them to go in knowing that it's anyone's game, that they can, they can play against anyone. We're a great hitting team, we're a great passing team, we're a great setting team. Now, if they just put all their strengths together tomorrow night and compete, I'll be happy with that because that'll lead us into the playoffs, and that overall confidence will help us. How
big do you think it was up front with Peyton and the other girls especially, too, just up front with the blocks and the presence up front? Even when they weren't blocking it, it kind of affected Crookston, it seemed like at times.
Absolutely. They were just going up with everything. They were playing defense. They were following the ball. They were kind of all over the court. And, it helps that our blockers have confidence in our back row players, that they're there covering them. So overall, I think that the girls were just on point tonight. They were all on the same page, and exciting to see that.
Absolutely. Hey, we appreciate the time. Best of luck tomorrow and in the playoffs as well.
All right, thank you.
That's head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, Brenda Slate, joining us in the post-game show. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll run through the stats and get you on your way. We'll have Minnesota Wild coming up as well. We'll join that here after we're wrapped up here. One more break. You're listening to Crookston Pirate and Climax-Fisher Volleyball on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis, golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sights.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And there we go. There we go. All right, we're back. A long night. There we go. All right, we'll run through the stats now in the post-game show. Forgot to unmute myself there. And let's see. We'll go back to Climax-Fisher, quick run through those, and then we'll get you the Crookston Pirate stats. Leading the way for the Knights here in this one, starting with kills, Peyton Hoffman led the way with 14. It was Hallie Reitmeyer with 6. Starting with assists then, it was Sophia Nesvig with 26. Aces, 7 for Peyton Hoffman, 3 for Sarah Thorson. Blocks, it was 6 for Peyton Hoffman, 5 for Mia Marshall, and then digs. Leading the way was Ella Paulsrud with 21. Hallie Reitmeyer had 18. For Crookston, in their category leaders here in the loss, they had kills, 6 for Anna Funk, 5 for Libby Salentine, 4 for Destiny Goulet Ramirez. Blocks, it was 3 for Salentine, 1 apiece for Ramirez and Anna Funk. Danny Kressel led the way with 13 digs. It was Anna Funk with 8, Libby Salentine with 6. 3 aces for Salentine, 1 for Grace Fisher, 1 for Hannah Browse, and then 15 assists for Libby Salentine as well, as she stuffed the stat sheet on this senior night. That is a look at your stats. Again, the final score was a 3-set win for Climax-Fisher. They win at 25-18, 25-21, and 25-19. This has been Crookston Pirate Volleyball on KROX. Don't forget to head on over to KROXAM.com. We're back up and running. We'll get this story up soon. We have the scores up from the other contests here around the area this evening, so you can check that out as well. And we'll continue to update those scores throughout the night, and you can expect to tune in back there at KROXAM.com, not just our Facebook page. I mean, still follow us on Facebook. We'll share everything on there as well, but you can head on back over to KROXAM.com. We have the site functioning enough to the point where we can post and edit things now, and we hope to get back to the full function, clean it up a little bit, and get things rolling again by tomorrow, maybe even. Cross your fingers if I dare say that, but you can be looking there for all of that. Your final score again, Climax-Fisher 25-18, 25-21, and 25-19. This has been Crookston Pirate Volleyball on KROX. Minnesota Wild Hockey is coming up next.